July 1954, Tokyo International Airport. A man walked through customs carrying a passport from a country that doesn't exist. When questioned, he insisted it was real. When shown maps proving it was impossible, he claimed the maps were wrong. Within days, he vanished from a locked hotel room. No trace, no explanation, blurring the line between alternate realities, government conspiracy, and paranormal disappearance. On a July afternoon in 1954, a well-dressed, articulate man arrived at Tokyo International Airport. He carried all the required documents, but when officials examined his passport, they found something impossible. The document was genuine in every way, professionally printed, detailed, official-looking. No such country existed. They asked the man for clarification, and he seemed confused by their confusion. He insisted Taured was a small nation located between France and Spain. When shown maps proving no such country was there, the man became agitated. He genuinely believed he was from Taured. The customs officials were stumped. The passport was too authentic to be a hoax, and the man was too coherent to be delusional. But the country simply didn't exist. Taured had never appeared on any map. The officials detained the man for further questioning. They brought in linguists who couldn't identify his accent, yet he spoke fluent English and Japanese. Document experts analyzed the passport. It appeared genuine, but printed in a style that didn't match any known currency. The more they investigated, the more impossible it all became. This suggested the man wasn't from Earth as they understood it. During his interrogation, the man provided an extraordinary explanation. He insisted Taured was a real country of about 100,000 people in the Pyrenees Mountains. When shown a map with France and Spain bordering each other, he examined it carefully and said, "This map is incorrect. Taured is here," pointing to the space between them. When asked how he traveled to Tokyo, he described a flight path, airport names, and airline details. The officials checked. No such airport, airline, or flight existed. The man seemed genuinely puzzled by this contradiction. It was as if two versions of Earth were colliding in that interrogation room. A parallel Earth where Taured is a real nation. For reasons unknown, he crossed over into our reality. His passport, currency, and documents were genuine in his dimension, but impossible in ours. His knowledge of geography was accurate for his world, but contradicted ours. The officials were dealing with a liar or a lunatic, realizing they were dealing with something extraordinary. Japanese authorities detained the man in a secure facility, officially a hotel, but actually a government detention center. International agencies were reportedly contacted, with some versions of the story claiming the CIA or FBI became involved. He was from Taured. To him, the mystery was why they couldn't see what was obvious. Then, something extraordinary happened. The man from Taured vanished. He was being held in a secure hotel room, locked, guarded, under constant surveillance. One morning, officials opened the room to bring him breakfast. He was gone. The window was locked from the inside. The door had been locked from the outside. Some versions claim he simply disappeared in the night, leaving behind his passport and mysterious documents. Others say when officials opened the door, the room was empty and silent, and all his belongings, all evidence of his existence, had vanished with him. Conspiracy theories suggest the disappearance wasn't accidental. The man from Taured was erased from official history. The legend persists, but the official truth remains locked away. Some believe the man didn't vanish. He was taken by government agencies to a secret facility for study. The cover-up theory transforms the legend from a paranormal mystery into a government conspiracy. Of course, skeptics offer more rational explanations. The man from Taured could have been an elaborate hoaxer who forged documents and maintained his story to fool authorities. The whole narrative is likely fiction, a creative story that evolved over time. Some suggest the original incident involved a mentally ill individual. According to skeptics, there's no documentary evidence this ever happened. No newspaper articles, no government records, no credible witnesses. This absence of evidence could mean two things. It supports the skeptical theory that the legend is pure fiction, or it supports the conspiracy theory that all records were deliberately suppressed. Internet researchers have tried to find corroborating evidence, but nothing has emerged. Whether real or legendary, the story resonates because it asks fundamental questions about reality. If parallel dimensions exist, could people accidentally cross between them? A government encountering something it can't explain might respond with secrecy. Perhaps he wasn't lying. He was just experiencing a different reality. Somewhere, in some airport, could another impossible traveler arrive tomorrow, carrying a passport from a country that doesn't exist on our maps? And if they vanished from a locked room, what would that mean for everything we think we know? The Man From Taured reminds us that the world might be stranger than we imagine. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, be sure to subscribe for more mysteries.